should I give my house to my children so the nursing home doesn't take it? The answer to that question is an emphatic no, no, no. You absolutely should not give your house to your children to avoid any potential liability as far as the nursing home bill is concerned. There's a couple reasons why. The first reason is that you can still have a homestead residence valued at up to $552,000 and still qualify for Medicaid as long as you reach the other criteria, the income criteria and the asset criteria. The reason for this is because the homestead residence of an individual is considered an exempt, otherwise known as non-countable asset. So as long as it is not valued at more than $552,000, you can absolutely keep it. Now, if you decide as a precautionary measure that you don't want to follow that advice and you want to go ahead and you want to give it to one of your children, well, you're not going to be in a very good position because then you're going to have imposed some penalties. The reason for this is because Medicaid does have a 5-year look-back period in which they look at any transfers that were not compensated for value. So if you give it to your children within the preceding 5 years before going into a nursing home on Medicaid, you will be penalized for the value of that transfer. So if your house is worth $200,000, well, you're going to have $200,000 worth of ineligibility for Medicaid coverage. The way that this works is approximately $8,000 per month is divided into that $200,000, and that will equal the amount of months that you will be ineligible for Medicaid coverage for skilled nursing care. Above that, there is a whole host of liabilities that could be implicated if you give the house to your child, and let's say you decide to remain on the deed as well. All sorts of creditor issues could arise. So the advice would be absolutely do not give the house to your child. You may keep the house, however, you may not rent the house out. As long as the house remains in your name, you're not collecting rental income, it is considered an exempt asset and is not countable toward coverage for skilled nursing care. If you have any other questions regarding Medicaid coverage for skilled nursing care or eligibility, please give me a call here at Waller & Mitchell at 727-847-2288.